Up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
That's it.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
You're going to calm it down a bit, 631, please.
Yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the pace car.
On March the 23rd. The actual race is on March 25th, but our coverage starts on March the 22nd with Paddock on Cut and 23rd with Friday practice. So
Pit road is now
open. We're doing Development Corner because it's the last day of the test. So thank you very much to Toro Rosso who let us come in and use their motorhome complete with bouncy floor. And thank you also to Sutton Images who's provided us with the pictures. So we're going to have a look at some more innovations that we've seen, some more concepts that have given us some clues as to who's quick and who's not. And it's given us some clues as to the competitive order in Formula One. It certainly looks like Mercedes are clearly ahead in the competitive order. No surprise there, you might say, but there are still some surprises coming to the car. What you can't see on here is a new front wing that they brought with a different end plate out the front. What you can see is this interesting rake.
Let them
buy
this rake on the outside.
I am almost certain that it moves up and down. Can you see these arms? And there's a little bit there, which means, I think I saw it on track, go up and down. So it can get a dynamic picture of what the airflow is doing coming off that new front wing and through the suspension in every aspect, from the top of the
when the yellow flag came out
through to the bottom. What it means, if you can get a rake that's moving like this, is that you don't have to actually position 3 or 4 rakes in certain different aspects. So it saves the team a lot of time if you can get a dynamic air pressure sensor rake like this. They probably cost a bomb, but hey, Mercedes have got the money to afford that, being 4-time world champions. By the way, did you know that to mark the 4 world champions, these are the 4 stripes on the side? 1, 2,
Pit road is closed.
3, 4. It looks like there are 5 there. Maybe they're being optimistic. Anyway, I didn't know that. Something else that gives you, I thought was interesting from this picture, was just the detail around the barge boards. And that's because, remember we said in Development Corner in the first test that Mercedes are running low rake. So in order to make low rake work, they need to power up the floor, the first section of the floor, and power it up with air, if you can imagine that. And to do that, they need a very complicated barge board arrangement in this area. So not the barge boards on the side, they're the complex things that Red Bull and that Ferrari want, because that's the way they run their car.
One lap to green. 1 minute 6.993. Line up on the inside. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. 1 minute 4.119. Clear inside, car inside. Clear.
Come on, Jan, calm it down, mate. Calm it down.
Car inside.
I don't think you've passed the car yet without hitting it.
7, clear inside. The next car's the leader. Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside. Inside. Clear. .581. Slow car down low. Car stop down low. The yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 50 car.
It's getting ridiculous now, 631.
Yeah, thanks for that, Jan.
You got no place in there, Jan. Your driving's ridiculous, mate. Absolutely ridiculous.
Pace car, turn 2. Keeping up, first half of the dog leg.
Pit road is now open. Car 559. Got the lucky dog. Let them by on the outside. Let the 559 car by. Pit road is closed. One lap to green. Line up on the inside. 1 minute 6.648.
Robert, to let you know, I'm going to try and let Jan go past.
Sounds like a good idea, Sam.
That's about the most sensible thing I've heard all evening.
I reckon you guys should keep him back there. We don't want him up here.
Hopefully he'll kill himself before he gets up there.
Get ready.
Doing a good job of
going
killing
green.
everyone else.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. 1 minute, 3.746. Car outside, the yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the pace car.
I reckon if there's a race official in here, they need to get rid of that, yeah.
Well, that's a protestable event, so you could get banned for that.
Pit road is now open.
What happened?
He just didn't go on the start finish.
Pace car turn for 4. Checking up mid to exit 4.
Catch the pace car.
With high rake, but with low rake cars, they only really work if you just power up the floor and make the floor do a lot of the work for you that would otherwise be done with a high rake concept. So that's what explains a lot of the detail just ahead of the side pods with Mercedes. That's why they're doing it. But really another thought on Mercedes is that this is the first car that hasn't been compromised. Last year's car was compromised quite heavily by the change in regulation around hydraulically operated front dampers. You would have remembered we talked about this, the suspension, the hydraulically operated suspension. Do you remember around this time last year there was a clarification prompted by a request from Ferrari to the FIA to define what was in fact suspension just being used. The primary purpose, do you remember, the primary purpose of suspension should be to suspend the car, not to benefit and optimize the car's aerodynamics. But Mercedes, the way they were using hydraulic heave spring, that's the middle part of the front suspension, was really to help the aerodynamics because it was to optimize their low rake car. Well, they got round it eventually, but it took them a bit part of the season. But this year, they're not compromised. They were the way they were last year. And that means that Mercedes have been able to go from concept with a car that they know isn't going to have that part of the hydraulic bit in the front suspension. This was a hangover from the Frick system, I'm sure you remember that. That was going to actually be problematic. So this is a much less compromised Mercedes than it was last year. What it also means is that because we didn't really have a big change in regulations from last year to this year, unless Mercedes mess up the aero, there should be really no reason why they shouldn't be ahead from winning last year to this year. So perhaps we shouldn't really be surprised. I can't find any sort of answer as to whether the car is underweight or whether they've made a similar mistake to last year and the car being overweight and not being able to use 5 kilos or 8 kilos of ballast the way Ferrari were to help the weight distribution. I believe from the messages I was getting from James Allison is that the car
1 lap to green. 1 minute 6.568. Line up on the outside. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. 1 minute 3.3. Car inside. Keep high. Clear. 27.361. Outside. Stay low. 26.298. Keep low. Keep low. Still there. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. 26.384. Clear outside. You're in 4th position. You're now in 3rd. .14.
Would you can have it? Sorry, Tristan.
.113. .267. .447. .286. .317.
Really necessary.
26.393. .379. 26.344. 26.366. Twenty-six point three five nine. 26.495. 26.424. 26.458. 26.403. 26.599. 26.378. 26.506. 26.434. 26.48. 26.49. 586. Outside. Clear. .526. .908. The yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 50 car. Catch the 50 car. Pit road is now open. Car 559. Got the lucky dog. Let them by on the outside. Let the 559 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit road is closed. One lap to green. 1 minute 6.833. Line up on the inside. get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, you're back in the lead. 1 minute 3.888. 27.028. .281. .342. .299. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the pace car.
Thanks for the brake check, Jared.
Okay, what was that?
Pit road is now open.
But buddy, I'm trying to listen to the driver's channel. Andrew, is that you keyed up for me, bud?
Yeah, I was just saying thanks for the brake check on the yellow there. It's caused me to go into the wall, mate.
Brake check, brother, I let off the gas. If you're that close, you probably shouldn't have been that close under yellow.
Yeah, I kind of knew you wouldn't be wrong.
I've got it on Twitch, but I never touched the brake.
Car 559. Got the lucky dog. Let them by on the outside. Let the 559 car by.
They haven't made that mistake again. The car is not overweight and they are able to use ballast. Here we can see the results of their FlowViz, I should say, the white FlowViz results on the rear wing. And I think this is particularly interesting, firstly because it's nice and even, that's what you want from your FlowViz. Any squiggly lines points towards the air not doing what you want it to. But look at this section here, just where I'm pointing. There looks to be a sort of intensity to that bit of paint. I'm just wondering whether that's due to a bit of exhaust blowing that's coming up and is energizing that central part of the rear wing. We'll see when we got onto Renault that they've really pushed the envelope in this area. And I'm just wondering whether Mercedes either might follow that or are just getting good results by themselves. Moving down, can you see this little orange pipe just there? That, I believe, is the breather pipe from the engine oil system out to the back. And the reason that's significant is that that's where Mercedes have put it, but Ferrari, all the Ferrari teams have actually put it here. We'll get to it in a bit. And the Ferrari teams, it's all spewing out quite a lot of oil, much more than the Mercedes team. So I think that's quite interesting. We can have a look at the diffuser. We had a look at this in development corner in test 1, but it's just very nicely sort of curled round. Not the square thing that we've seen on some other cars, but it's doing the job for Mercedes. And James Allison, the technical director, saying that what they did with slimming down the side pods gained 1/4 of a second in just that area alone that we referred to.
1 lap to green. 1 minute 7.1. Line up on the inside. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. 1 minute 3.161. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 13 car. Catch the pace car.
Sorry, clip the wall.
Do you remember the tight rear end that we referred to in development corner in test 1? He said he put that at 1/4 of a second time gain, which is extremely impressive. We'll just see if there's anything else on here. Yes, this is the rear wing end plate, and just an image of where they put the Flovis paint, and they'll have a look at certain sections of this to see what they want to see. That won't necessarily be on the main plane. It will just be whether these sort of squared out sections of the rear wing end plate, a bit like McLaren have, are working well for them. Here you see a little lip on top of the rain light. That's a little lip, a little aero flick up that they're allowed to have. And seeing as that's coming out from the exhaust gas on there might help. Not a lot, but it might help.
Car
right, we can move on to Red Bull because they are
lucky dog.
Second,
Let them
it seems, in the
on the
pecking order.
outside.
Yes, ahead of Ferrari, it looks like. And why is that? Well,
Congratulations,
because they've got
Patrick.
the high rake concept to work, and to work very well, whereas Ferrari seem to be having some issues, either whether it's with their engine or whether it's with their aero and the way that their tyres are, or even their fuel consumption. But Red Bull, look how high the car is off the ground, and that only works if they've got a good diffuser. And here we've lightened up the diffuser, so clearly it's working well. There is a little hole in there where you can't see, just about there, which is helping them. Ferrari have got something similar as well. And if you've got areas, the little slots just in front of the rear wheels, which are actually sealing the car quite well. I'll just get to them here. Here they are. so the little tyre squirt management. So there's obviously a lot of air that gets disturbed by this
Pit
rear
road is
wheel here,
closed.
and if you can just govern it by these little slots here, the way Red Bull are doing very well, and this slot, then you are in business and making the high rate concept work for you. We'll just go back to here because we can clear up the mystery of the barge boards. They have been altered slightly. Still haven't got an answer as to whether they weren't doing the job because aerodynamically they weren't quite right, or whether it was a reliability thing and they were just cracking and falling off. But you remember, they were on and then they were off and then they were on again in the first test, but they've been on solidly, and this is seemingly what they look like going into Melbourne. Just some lovely detail around the floor here as well, and the barge board. You can see these little, I just love this little detail, just allowing a little bit of air. You see they're just angled slightly up to catch a bit of air and just to send it underneath the car to be worked very hard. There you can see it from a different angle, and if you can just imagine the air coming in. It looks like they've actually increased the curve on the Herner wing. Actually, I think that's a trick of the light, but we'll see some development in that area going forward. I'm
One
sure,
lap to
through the
green.
season.
1
And
minute
is there anything else on this one?
7.166.
Not
Line up
really.
on the inside.
Come on, guys, let's go crazy. Let's do some green flag running.
Wouldn't hold your breath, Tim.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. 1 minute, 3.696. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road
Ready?
is closed. Catch the 559 car. Catch the pace car.
I'm just going to nip some McDonald's to get a burger this time, I think.
Penelope, pit stop gets longer runs than this.
Can you bring me back some fish and chips while you're at it?
Oh, Jesus, don't make me hungry.
Pit road is now open.
The front wing seems to be just maxing out, absolutely using every single area of space around the front wing that they are allowed to.
Where are you running, Joe?
Because, well, that works for them. So they're not getting less complicated. It's just another shot of the Red Bull. Right, Ferrari and the mystery of the smoking engines. Well, there have been some rule changes in this area to cut down on oil burning. So you are allowed a certain amount of oil burning, because when cars do races, they do get through a bit of oil. But now it's only
Race car and one.
600 millilitres per 100 kilometres of distance. And so because a race is 300 kilometres, then of course that means it is 6, 12, 18, 1.8 litres. There you go,
Car
did the math.
800.
But that
Got the
doesn't
lucky
mean,
dog.
that also
Let
means
them
the
by
other rule change
on the
is that you're only
outside.
allowed one speck of oil. So previously they were putting a sort of lighter, more combustible oil in for qualifying and then putting a heavier, more reliable oil in for the race. But now you're only allowed one speck of oil, which will be measured, incidentally, by the FIA an hour before the race to see where your level is. And if they see it's way down in the oil tank at the end of the race, then you'll have some questions to answer. But every time the Ferrari has started
Let
up,
the
and well, it's any Ferrari
850
engine
car
car,
by. He had the
you
position
get
when the
a
yellow
sort of
flag
smoke
came
show
out.
out the front. So what you can see, there's a little collector. There's like a big exhaust pipe collector that goes on, clips onto the exhaust pipe in the garage, and then it gets routed out here, and it comes out. Can you see it? Through this
road is
little fan, and bathes us all in the media centre above in this exhaust smoke, and we're slightly at a loss to explaining why it is. And also, whenever you see a Ferrari powered car out on track, there's a fine mist of oil coming out their breather pipe. So they must be getting through an awful lot of oil. I asked Sebastian Vettel about it yesterday. He joked, he said, yeah, I think it's cool, isn't it? It looks like, you know, our car coming through the mist. And he said, look, we know why it's doing it, we don't think it's a problem. Okay, but it's not exactly reassuring, is it? We can actually see at the back of the Ferrari here. So they have, all the Ferrari-powered cars, see if I've got a better shot there, no, have a little letterbox, sorry Simon, you're going to have to get in on this, a little letterbox-shaped vent just underneath the rain light. And if you look to the right of that little letterbox-shaped vent, hopefully my computer screen is nice and clean now, and you can see it, there's a little bit of smoke coming out. And you see this on all the Ferrari-powered cars. And it sometimes looks like smoke, and it sometimes looks like a fine mist of oil coming out. And, you know, it can't be right. So, something is up.
1 minute, 7.341. Line up on the inside. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. 1 minute, 3.733.
Nice save then, Bram.
Car stop,
Thank
down
you.
low. .478. 26.378. 26.357. .383. Outside. Clear outside. 26.656. .487. .498. .423. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 850 car. Catch the pace car.
Nice fight there, Andrew.
Yeah, I
Pit
enjoyed
road
that.
is now
Very good,
open.
thank you.
Thought I had you, but you kept coming back.
Sorry, say again, Frank.
I thought I had you there, but you kept coming back.
Line up, single file. Catch the 208 car. Catch the 333 car. One lap to green. Line up on the inside. 1 minute 5.283. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. 59.854, clear. Keep low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Keep low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. 27.969. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. .498. Outside. Keep low. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Hold your line. 26.899. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear outside. Okay, we're halfway to the finish. 26.674. Outside. Keep low. Keep low. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear. .544. Car outside. 26.427. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear. Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. .6.629 outside. Stay low. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear. .6.699 outside. Stay low. Clear outside. .565. The yellow flag is out. Oh, they're showing us the black flag. They caught us speeding on pit road. Okay, you've got to go to the end of the longest line. Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the 13 car by.
You know, when the yellow flag comes out, it's a good idea to slow down, especially if you're at the back of the pack. Well, I got through it, but I got a big massive ram up there. Sorry chaps, I pressed the wrong push to start there.
Okay, starting for
17 you need to pass.
Catch the 13, car 13. Got the lucky dog. Let them by on the outside. Let the 13 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit road is now open. Let the 75 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Okay, how about we calm down on the aggressive driving? We're only halfway through this. That would help a lot with the cautions.
Oh, they're showing us the black flag. They caught us speeding on pit road. They're going to hold you a while. Line up single file. Catch the 691 car. Catch the 13 car. Let the 208 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. One lap to green. Line up on the inside.
Tengo que pasarte.
Pass the 13 car. Catch the 944 car. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Go high. Oh, they're showing us the black flag. You passed on the inside before the start-finish line. They're going to hold you a while. Outside, the
Very
yellow flag
wide
is out. You've
before
got to
the
come
green
in for
is
the
not
black
good.
flag. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Now, I'm pretty sure the rule was no
car.
lane changes before the start-finish line.
Past the 96 car.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna drink more. I'm just gonna drink more wine. I'm sick of this.
Get up here, bud.
Past the 510 car. Pit road is now open.
Go, go.
Hey Carlos, hot finished.
We're going to hit a time limit on this.
Yeah. 42 minutes left.
Thank you.
Car 76 got the lucky dog. Let them by on the outside. Let the 76 car by. Pit road is closed. 1 lap to green. Line up on the outside. Catch the 559 car. Catch the 559 car. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. You gotta come in for the black flag. Inside, clear.
I'm a pit.
Car inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside. Inside. Stay high. You gotta come in for the black flag. Clear. Clear inside. Car inside.
You've got a penalty as well, bro.
Clear inside.
Yeah, that's another yellow.
Yeah, same.
Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside. The yellow flag is out.
I had to, Robert, surely.
Sorry about that, Sam. I didn't mean to get you that close going to the turn, but...
No, you're okay.
Well, you're my teammate. I have to apologize.
Robert, I want a steward's inquiry on that. I'm sure I was past you.
Well, been decided not to, so...
You gotta come in for the black flag. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 691 car past the 76 car.
Oops.
Car 559. Got the lucky dog. Let them by on the outside.
This is not a traffic, is it?
Let the 559 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. The pit road is now open.
Sam, can I borrow your bumper half a second?
Let the 76 car by.
Oh, I don't know what that
Position
means,
when
but
the
carry
yellow
on.
flag came out. Let the 850 car by.
Thank you.
That's right.
Let the 300
I need to figure out how many
car
incident points I
by.
had. I didn't feel like using the wall for it.
Gotcha.
Let the 631 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
So I figured it just as well to use
Let
my
the
teammate.
208 car by. He had the position when the yellow
Quite a clever
flag
trick,
came
that
out.
one.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside. Catch the 631 car. 1 minute 10.419. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. .38. Car inside. Keep high. Keep high.
Be aware, chaps, I'm fit.
Clear. .47.46. .86.689. Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside. .858. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
It's going for.
Car 944. Got the lucky dog. Let them by on the outside. road is now open. Let the 850 car by. Let the 631 car by. Let the 691 car by. Let the 208 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. One lap to green. Line up on the outside. Catch the 691 car. 1 minute 7.828. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Car inside, clear 57.959. Car inside. Still there. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Stay high, clear. .789.
Sorry, David.
Slow car down low. Go high. The yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Pass the pace car.
How can there still be cautions? Are there even any cars there?
Catch the 631 car. car 944. Got the lucky dog. Let them by on the outside. Let the 944 car by. Pit road is now open. Let the 208 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Catch the 631 car. 1 minute 5.417. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. 58.624. .485. Slow car ahead, the yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Slow car up high. Let the 208 car by.
Cheers, Silver.
Pass the 75 car. Catch the 208 car. Catch the 208 car. Catch the 631 car.
910, 59, get a bumper damage report, bud.
Car 75. Got the lucky dog. Let them by on the outside.
Pretty beats up,
Let
bud.
the 75 car by.
Do I at least have a bumper?
Yeah, it's still there, still present.
Thanks, Tristan.
No worries.
Pit road is now open. Let the 208 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Catch the 850 car. 1 minute 7.618. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. 58.648, car outside. .094. .716. 27.025. Inside. Clear. Inside. Clear inside. 28.251. .972. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 96 car. Catch the 208 car.
Ja, det var ju ganska intressant.
Yeah. It was like the 5th time today I ran under a flying car. "11 minutes left."
You are the lucky dog.
Under.
Get your left back by
Jävlar.
passing the field. On the outside. Past the 208 car. Past the 850 car. Past the 631 car. Past the 333 car. Past the 541 car. Past the pace car. Catch the 75 car. Pit road is now open. Catch the 13 car. Because you're the lucky dog, you'll be held at the end of the longest line. Let the 208
Yeah,
car
that really
by
means
had
more
the
money on the
position
phone.
when the yellow flag came out.
Chocken.
Yeah, it's better.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside. Let the 75 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. 1 minute 6.333. Get ready, going green. Catch the 75 car. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. One minute 0.135. .226. .27.531. .27.525. .27.506. .27.003. .27.478. .27.422. 26.922. Twenty-seven point four two two. 27.588. Twenty-six point eight eight two. 27.485. Twenty-seven point four zero seven. Twenty-seven point three six seven. 27.581. Twenty-seven point three one one. 27.74. Alright, there's the checkered flag. Bring it back to pits, we're going.
Congrats, Cordell.